Ever crawl into bed thinking, I was busy all day, so why is my list longer than when I woke up? Yeah, me too. Most weeks it's not laziness, it's a slow, silent leak of your hours. 6 minutes here, just checking. 12 there, hunting for a file. 18 trapped in a meeting with no clear point. 40 minutes gone. Do that a few times a day, 5 days a week, and you've kissed goodbye an entire workday. Here's the good news. Today we're going to plug that leak before we even whisper the word hack. Over the next few minutes, you'll do 3 things. Decide what actually matters for the next 6 to 12 months. Find out where your hours really go over a normal week, and build a simple, flexible guardrail that keeps your best attention from scattering. Think of this episode as setting your time baseline. Instead of guessing why the days disappear, you'll gather proof. For 1 week, you'll track where every quarter hour lands. Meetings, messages, deep work, even recovery breaks. Most people uncover 90 to 150 minutes a day spent on stuff that doesn't match their priorities. With that data, we'll link your calendar to 1, 2, maybe 3 crystal clear outcomes for the next 6 to 12 months, and start a tiny review ritual so you can course correct long before little drifts turn into lost seasons. First signpost, direction. Pick a single domain, career, health, learning, or a passion project. Now set 1 to 3 concrete outcomes with numbers and dates. For example, ship my portfolio website with 4 case studies by October 1st. Exercise 3 times a week for 30 minutes through December, or finish 2 online courses and apply for 5 roles by March 31st. Vague wishes like get healthier don't fit on a calendar. Specifics do. Second signpost, awareness. For the next 7 days, log your waking hours in 15-minute blocks. No fancy app required, a notebook or spreadsheet works. Use 6 to 8 buckets: deep work, shallow work, meetings, email and messaging, admin, personal errands, leisure, sleep. When the week ends, total each bucket. Many people discover 11 hours in meetings, 9 in email, 4.5 in unplanned, quick chats, but only 6 or 7 in work that actually pushes their goals forward. Let that sink in. Third signpost, alignment. Lay your time snapshot beside those 1 to 3 outcomes. If a goal needs 8 to 10 focused hours a week and your log shows 2, you've uncovered a structural issue, not a personal flaw. Start by shifting just 10 to 20% of your hours toward high-value tasks. Maybe that's reserving 1 90-minute deep work block each day, or cancelling 2 low-impact meetings a week. Small moves, big payoff. Now, mindset. Treat each week like an experiment. Change 1 variable, an earlier start, a meeting trimmed to 15 minutes, a stricter no notifications window, then watch what happens. You're not building a robot version of yourself. You're learning, with data, how to make your limited hours line up with what matters. Need a picture? Picture your week as a tiny restaurant kitchen. Everyone gets the same 168 hours, just like every chef faces the dinner rush. Chaos is cooking every order from scratch, chopping herbs 20 times a night. Calm is prepping in batches. 45 minutes on Sunday to set your top 3 outcomes. 10 minutes each evening to reset for tomorrow. And 2 or 3 protected 90-minute deep work blocks when the stove is hot and the ingredients are ready. Or borrow from athletes. Sprinters don't run full tilt all day. They warm up, sprint hard, then recover. Structure your day in 25 to 50-minute focus bursts with 5 to 10-minute breaks. Interval training for your brain. Over 8 hours, that's 8 sharp blocks instead of 3 hazy ones, each tied to a task that pushes your chosen outcomes. Think portfolio management. Every week, invest 5 to 10 hours in future you work. skills, relationships, systems, and cap reactive tasks at maybe 20% of your total. Friday, review the returns. Keep 2 or 3 practices that boosted energy or progress, drop 1 or 2 that didn't. 1% better each week compounds into something huge over a year. Where we're headed next, a simple weekly rhythm. 15 minutes Friday to review, 20 minutes Sunday to plan, and 3 90-minute focus blocks already living on your calendar. That's 6 hours of structure guiding the other 162. Action plan for this week, super quick. 1. Jot down the key ideas you just heard about building your time baseline. Writing locks them in. 2. Pick one area of your life where this matters right now. 3. Take one tiny action. Maybe start the 7-day time log or draft those 3 outcomes. Even a baby step turns listening into progress. So here's what we covered today. First, we exposed the silent leaks, those 6, 12, and 18-minute distractions that steal a workday every week. Second, you learned the 3 foundations. Direction, know what matters. Awareness, see where your hours really land. Alignment, shift 10 to 20% of time toward high-value work. Third, we painted the picture. Your calendar as a prepped kitchen, your brain on interval training, and your week as an investment portfolio. And finally, we laid out a next module teaser, plus a 3-step action plan that kicks off right now. You now have the tools to stop guessing and start measuring, to aim your hours like arrows instead of scattering them like confetti. The moment this episode ends, grab a notebook, sketch your outcomes, and tomorrow morning start the time log. Small moves, big difference. Your future self is already thanking you.